Well, my name is Derek Tillman.
Hi, I'm Nick Williams. We are from Miss Nealon's APES class, which is AP Environmental Science, and we have been working on a water bottle filler initiative for our school.
So far, we already set goals for a project. I already have a couple, we actually have one installed, we'll do that later, but so far, we wanted to reduce the amount of plastic water bottles being used in school. Because when we first started this, we proposed that, at least every kid is buying one plastic water bottle a day, because you need to stay hydrated. And most kids don't really bring a reusable water bottle to school. So to see how many they're truly bringing in, we made collection bins to, for everybody to throw the plastic water bottles away, we collect them. I don't remember how many bags we got, but we got garbage bags, big ones full, I think like 16 of them, I believe correctly, in only 2 weeks.
We'll find out what those went to later. We'll explain what those bottles went to later, what we did with them. But the next goal of ours was to raise awareness for the plastic water bottles, and that's what that was for, that collection. We used them in another project, another side project, to raise awareness, as well as posters that were around the school, displaying, say, the Pacific Garbage Patch, which is a garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean, that just so happens to be inside to Texas.
Yeah. Which goes into, another one of our goals is education. How are you going to get a kid to start using reusable water bottles if they don't know the facts of the water bottles they're purchasing every day anyways? So that was a big part of our strategies to increase reusable water bottles. We're going out and we have posters saying, here's where your plastic ends up, here's how much energy it takes to use a water bottle, and here's how much money you can save when you stop using water bottles. And the biggest one that got people is a bottle of water is $1. And is it 8 bottles of water equals 1 gallon. That's $8 a gallon of water, and we usually use that to say, would you pay that much for gas? And if the answer is no, why would you pay that much for a gallon of water?
So, for research, we did a little survey. We sent it out to some students to find out, information, and we found out that 43% of students drink from water fountains daily. So that's a little under half. And so if they had plastic water bottles, they could fill them up and they could bring it to class with them. Maybe if there was a line at the water fountain, help disrupt class, they have the water with them. 77% of students who do not drink from fountains believe they are dirty, which is not an entirely true statement.
Now, I'll get this one, because now the majority of students said they'd be really using a few filler stations. And through further research, we found because most people believe that the water coming out of their water, which is not true, is dirty. And the water coming out of our filling stations is filtered now, and colder, which is a bigger problem. People aren't complaining it was cold enough, or it took too long to fill. And you wouldn't want to stand there, you have 4 minutes to get from class to class. And if my class is down there, and I got to make it over there, I can't spend time filling a water bottle, so I'm going to purchase a $1 one because it's a lot faster. So what our filling stations are doing is you put something like this, and our water bottle, you pass that around anymore. You put something like that in, our filler stations, and it takes a matter of seconds to fill. And kids can fill it up, close it, and move on to the bed.
That water bottle is a gift from the York Water Company. As part of our research, we had Mr. Hand from the York Water Company come and visit our class. He had to talk with us about the situation of where water comes from, how it's treated, and we even got to talk about other water crises that are happening across the United States, such as the Flint, Michigan problem. So we had a little bit of an interesting talk with him and handing out these water bottles.
Which you will be getting together like this.
Yes.
Okay, engineering. So engineering department, which me and Nick are part of, we're speaking to you guys today. We found locations of all the current water fountains, and we found the kind of condition there. What we found a lot of the times, our building is separated into different sections because it was built at different times. So you have a lot of the places, some of the water fountains are, newer and they look cleaner, so kids get the aesthetic value and boost in the water taste. And we found that the oldest water fountains, as you walk in, are the ones in the main lines, and they're held together by duct tape and sheet metal.
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah.
Sheet metal, there's some screws in there, duct tape. It's kind of like.
We haven't had the fun in school.
It's safe.
It's safe.
It's totally safe, totally usable.
It's just,
but aesthetically, it's not very pleasing.
And since it works, unfortunately, our funding needs to go somewhere else into the education of students we don't have extra funding to put new water fountains in when, if it's safe, it works, and it's clean, it's not gonna hurt somebody, then honestly, we can't change it right now, because that's more aesthetic, and we're more worried about getting books to all of our kids.
We did meet with the maintenance to discuss the possible options of what we could do. With the maintenance, we submitted a few fountain choices, and we found that some of our fountains are able to be retrofitted, which means we're able to build on top of them with a new water bottle filler, and you don't have to pay for the whole unit itself.
Which saves a lot of money.
Yes.
And the only water bottles that cannot, or only water fountains that cannot do that are the floor and the front lobby. They have to be completely replaced.
Yeah.
But fortunately, we have, I believe, 8 others that do not. They can just be retrofitted, which saves a ton of money and saves the school a ton of money too.
Yes, exactly. One of our retrofitted models will be viewing later. It's going to be unveiled for you guys.
We're going to test out the water bottles we have now.
Yeah.
So we have a public relations department in our class, because we all separately divided. So this is back to where we're talking about, I told you we were collecting the water bottles from the trash bags, and I told you we got like 16 big trash bags, I think even more than that, I don't know the exact count, as part of the department. Well, they're going into creating a sculpture, and that goes back into the education of the students, showing you how much water you're really producing, because you can tell kids numbers all day long. I mean, that happens in math. Tell kids this kid bought like a bunch of stuff, and you're like, oh, that's a lot. And in your head, you're like, yeah, whatever, it's a lot. So what we're planning to do is create a turtle out of all the plastic water bottles. And you may ask why a turtle? Well, one of the biggest species affected by plastics in the ocean are turtles. They get their necks caught in the soda bottle rings. Big thing is a jellyfish is a turtle delicacy. And they feed plastic bags and water bottles of jellyfish, and you eat them and swallow them, and it gets caught in the digestive tract, and they die. And that doesn't affect them either. When other animals say eat them, say scavengers and stuff like that, they're eating the plastic too. And it keeps moving through the ecosystem, harming more and more animals, not just turtles, plenty of them. The plastic, for instance, blocks out some of the sun's rays that come in, so algae isn't able to grow in the ocean, which is another thing Tom talked about.
Yes. Posters that I mentioned previously, we did have a contest, and the students all competed to win the best poster. There were prizes as incentive, but the posters themselves were fantastic. They were extravagant, they were big, and I really think they raised awareness. I know many of my friends pointed them out. They said, what are these posters for? I said, take a look. So they read them, and they said, oh, the poor birds, oh, the poor turtles.
Because it
affects them emotionally.
Yeah, because what we did is we weren't softening, we weren't hard at people, because we had pictures of birds who died of swallowing plastic bottle caps, and it hit kids hard because they saw what the effects they were doing. It wasn't just, oh, this bird is suffering, like a picture of a perfectly innocent bird and the caption saying it's suffering from plastic. We showed you how it suffers. That really grabbed people's attention.
Finances. Well, to start off, we do have 2 fillers financed. We have one full replacement going into the auditorium lobby, and we have the one that we are unveiling, which was put in, I want to say, maybe on Friday or Thursday? Thursday. It was installed on Thursday, and it has yet to be unveiled for us. Yes?
What's a filler?
That's the water bottle fillers. You put, unscrew your cap, and you put it in and fill the water bottle full.
It's basically, so you have the water fountain, right? Once you bend over the drain film. And then on top of that is like this, dome. And inside of it is a nozzle. And you put it over, it senses the water bottle, it fills the water bottle. Yep. Comes out faster, cleaner, filters, and colder. That.
How much does each one cost?
Right now, a retrofitted one costs around $500 to install. And a brand new one, I thought was close to $900. $1,200. Even more than I thought. So that's what we're really looking for retrofitted right now, honestly, because $1,200 is a little much. And with the retrofitted, we're giving people incentives to help us out. Like for instance, the one we have installed now, there's a plaque coming. So when your company or a person installs it, they get a plaque dedicated to their name, saying this person helped out Susquehanna High School by dedicating this to help the students.
We are currently working on funding for a third one. We have around a little under $400, so we're debating whether we should raise enough to put it in a retrofit or to raise enough to replace the other one and run for the lobby, maybe to keep them very efficient.
That's the milestone of Alex here, what we just went over. Any questions? Yes?
Are there posters anywhere that we can see them?
Yes. Actually, you may see one.
As you walk down the hall, we'll see a few.
Actually, unfortunately, I don't think you're going to see some of the more hardy ones, but I looked at the board, there's some simple, ones out there, some information on it. Yes?
Does the New York Water Company supply all the cold water?
No, unfortunately, he came to our classes.
Is that what?
Well, you're gonna figure that out, yeah, we're hoping kids bring their own reusable water bottles. We have thrown around ideas of doing some raffles, stuff like that, raising more money to give kids water bottles, or incentives to bring their own. Like, we kind of talked through back and forth between groups, like, they get like a free snack in the cafeteria, and bring the water bottle, something like that.
Right.
We had looked at selling them, but the cost for us to purchase them up front and until we got the money back was more than we could handle. So we have talked to the school store people, and because they're starting a new school store, and we've talked to them about purchasing them perhaps and doing it through the school store.
Which is another problem to think about, because we're looking for, kids are looking to buy things cheap, and if we have right now to buy something at bulk that's more expensive, we have to sell a reusable water bottle for, say, $15, we're not gonna buy that. Not a lot of kids carry that kind of money in school, just in case they drop it, I know, I don't get a cart and stuff like that.
And also you want to make sure that they are making it free, so if somebody is bringing a water bottle,
That's why
it's potentially more harmful.
That's why we're really waiting and going through all the research, we just wanna jump the gun just to get people's attention, we wanna make sure it goes through slow and goes through right.
So, Mr. Buntington couldn't bring teachers from water bottles?
No, he could.
You could.
He could. There's nothing against people bringing their own water bottle. Or it's saying is the kids who say they can't get water, they don't have time to go to the store because they're working, which is perfectly reasonable. We want to sell cheap, safe, environmentally friendly, reusable water bottles at the school. But if you have one at home, bring it in because that helps us out even more. And even,
So have you thought of sharing your research from the high school with someone as big as Nike or?
Well-
We would like to outfit everyone so we can continue the research, if everyone had a water bottle, we gave it to them, and then
we've thought
more
more.
data.
We've thrown that around. It's been we were talking about that with like the New York Water Company, of course. I think that's a little farther down the road. We have a couple milestones a little far down the road. Like after this is complete, I don't know about our class, but the next class we want to make sure they take it to other schools, even Red Lion and New York. And when they ask why this works, we go, well, it worked at Susquehanna, so it can work at your school.
I might have a marketing department in order to get companies that are willing to work with, right, to outfit all of it, so people get advertised. I think you ought to contact the Ravens and then everybody be walking around with a Ravens water bottle. Steelers.
Bring it,
Ravens
bring
are
a water
just
bottle,
Ravens.
just like, no?
Hey, we might lose revenue.
Seriously, they may very well,
Yeah, and
more
that's
than happy to work with.
And that's another thing why it's so far down the road, is because like I said before, is we're working slow to make sure things are correct. We don't want to jump the gun and try to start something, say, with Nike, and then it just go downhill, leaving all of our money and things are catastrophe. We want to move slow, make sure everything's correct.
And also,
Well, not lose our money, but, make sure everything is correct, we don't let something go wrong. Yeah.
the quantity of bottles is huge. People are losing them, get them, and then there's always students to begin with, there's always bottles to replace.
Unfortunately, that's why we don't want to give it out for free, because then, say, a kid loses it, and then they don't have any incentive to keep it, they buy it themselves.
Well, I volunteer in the gym over in Shrewsbury, it's on Buckley's Gym, recently, and we had a big problem when we had all these water bottles, and at the end of the night, there would be hundreds of half-filled water bottles left in the gym, day after day after day. And the solution was, we put one of those in like we have,
Yes, we said it.
but stopped having bottled water there. It was like, there's a drinking fountain, get a drink if you want, but we don't have plastic water bottles any longer. And it was not even, there was not even a ripple. It was just, this is the new reality, we no longer provide plastic water bottles that we throw away. It can be that simple, rather than handing them out.
The contract with Pepsi or Coke that they have right now, I think, keep you from doing that in the school district.
Yeah, we can't, unfortunately, like,
Just.
Oh, because they're in the.
Yeah, like-
They have a school contract with Pepsi or Coke.
Our
Yeah,
vending
I don't
machines-
think it'll keep you from doing that.
our vending machines, I believe, if I remember correctly, the money goes into vending machine goes into clubs right now. And the only vending machine that's open during the day is the water bottle vending machine. Like the snack ones aren't open until after 3:45 or something like that. But the water bottle ones are open all day. So any money that goes into that goes into the club. So we have a huge problem where we're going, okay, then where are we gonna get money from clubs? Yeah. Not for a while, it could happen in the future, and it is a good possibility that somewhere down the road we can figure out a solution, but that's not in our goals right now.
Do you know how much they charge for those bottles? Did you sell those for $1 or refill?
We don't know,
We got
actually.
them,
For
used
free,
for
just
big
bought a
box.
big
So have
box.
one of these
Yeah,
things to
find out how much they really cost.
One of our struggles has been that this is something that these kids are getting ready for an AP exam on May 2nd. And in between all of the work that they have to do to get ready for the AP exam, they've been doing this on their own. And they've really taken the lead, but there are things we can't do because of kind of the constraints of the school day. We've had people actually come in and meet with them here rather than them go out to businesses, because then it's a field trip and all of that stuff. So we do have that constraint, and hopefully someday down the road with a more open campus, if we ever get to that point, this kind of project will be much easier for us to do with the community.
Well, I want to say I'm hugely lucky because unfortunately Nick's a senior, so I'm going to be leaving us this year. But I'm a junior. And while I won't be taking AP and I'm with science, I'll still be coming in and helping Ms. Nealon out, with her next class as they continue this project. Someone who's already had field experience in this, I'll be coming back next year. While I'm not taking the class, I'm still instructing and helping out and guiding the students on what to do next.
Go Phil Savalas?
Yes,
Yes.
Michelle.
Alrighty.
Wait for us to get out of Gallup for you guys.
Can you take pictures? We got them for free. We got them for free.
I think you got them first.
Oh,
She said she doesn't want one.
Alright.
I have one from Real.
Alright.
Somebody else
appreciate
would
Nick,
know.
we got one first.
Yes.
I have little buttons that I wear to ban bottled water. I'm one of those
Nick,
fanatics.
bring one.
Ooh, alright.
Yeah.
So Nick, what are your plans after you graduate?
I am intending on attending York College. And I yeah, not entirely sure.
I have a cousin who is a civil engineer that he works for engineering firm in Boston. His area is helping construction in school areas, rising sea levels. It's really kind of fascinating stuff. And people who are like machine engineers, they have to, I cannot say.
Let me fact check you real quick.
Derek, are you gonna take a picture? Yeah, do you trust me to take the picture? Good. Anyone gets one, make sure you send, oh no, give it to, okay. What am I doing? What do I push?
Just put it there.
That?
Yeah, you tap that.
Okay, go
Tap
ahead.
as many times as you want.
Alright.
Hi, Derek.
Wait, you're not
One, two,
Three.
That's it.
I would like to be first.
Me.
Alright,
Alright. Go on, stick it under, pull it out when you're done.
Pick it under, put it down. There you go.
Oh my gosh.